All right, folks, 180,000 people are in town for the annual Consumer Electronics Show.
From VHS to satellite radio to 3D printers, a lot of groundbreaking technology has been unveiled at these conventions through the decades. 8 News Now's Nia Wong live with a sneak peek this morning at some gadgets which you might see one day in your own hands. Nia.
Kirsten and John, yeah, we're having fun this morning here at CES. It actually doesn't kick off until tomorrow, but we're getting a sneak peek just for us. Joining us is Sarah Brown. Sarah, thank you for waking up with us this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
Alrighty, so who have we got here? And actually, first up, I'm a little curious about Wally over here. Is that Wally or?
This guy is Artie 3000, and you'll see at the show floor starting tomorrow tons of little robots like this, but this specific robot will help your kids learn to code. It also incorporates drawing, and one of the cool things about this guy is you don't even need any type of app. It works on its own. I have a 1-year-old at home. She's not quite ready, but I probably should give this guy a spin. I have no idea how to code.
Wow, coding, and for kids these days. Well, I mean, that is a trend that's happening across the country. Very educational. And what have we got going over here?
So the coolest thing about these headphones here is not only are they bone conduction, which means they sit right here and they don't have to actually go in your ear, but they are waterproof. So who doesn't want to go swimming while listening to music? The other cool thing about these is they'll hold about 1,000 songs. So you don't even need any type of mobile device connected to them.
Oh, wow. Very nifty here. And this is just a small taste of what's to come throughout the week. So tell us about this year's trends.
Absolutely. So the way I like to think about CES 2019 is it really shows that every company is a tech company. So you'll see everything from televisions enabled by artificial intelligence. You'll see 5G connectivity everywhere throughout the show. But you'll also see really unexpected companies like John Deere and Procter & Gamble and Raytheon that you wouldn't think to expect here at CES. But my favorite part of the show floor every year is what we call Eureka Park. It's our home for startups. This year you'll see 1,200 startups from around the world, more than 50 countries represented. I think it's the most hopeful, exciting place. A lot of these companies are just 2 guys in a garage with a big idea, and they'll hear from investors and other big brands, so it's a really fun place to be.
So CES is where a lot of these products get tested out, but how long does it typically take from when they get shown off here to actually hitting the marketplace?
So it really just depends on the product. You'll see a lot of things that are super futuristic, especially from our vehicle tech companies that you may not see for another 5-10 years. And then products here like Artie 3000 you'll see in the spring, and some you can buy right away. They're launching right at the show. So it really just depends on what area you're in.
So I know every year there's kind of like a different theme for CES, and what would you say kind of sums up the theme of this year?
I think the big 3 things that, like I mentioned, artificial intelligence really everywhere throughout every category, you know, from smart home to the vehicle and much more. 5G, huge, and then the fact that technology is basically invading every company. You'll see it, you know, from the traditional televisions, computers, etc. But a lot of companies are really incorporating tech, and you'll see them on the show floor.
Yeah, these companies can't fight it. They gotta embrace it to get with the times.
Gotta innovate. Yeah.
All right, Sarah, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We got more products on the way for you guys. In the meantime, hang tight. Stick with us, and I'm going to send it back to you guys at the desk.
All right, Nia. Some cool stuff, huh?
I like that robot. Not that I would know how to code. We know I can barely handle
a robot,
my
then you'll find
cell
out how to. No, that's a good point. Thanks, Nia. We'll catch up with you later. If you get the robot, you can learn to code. See, it helped. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'd still have to ask someone.
Hollywood star